Hey YouTube, I got a question for you. Is this advertiser friendly enough for you? What the fuck is wrong with you? God fucking damn it, this pisses me off. I cannot believe this. I I'm not sure why I'm surprised by it, but I am, and holy fuck. It's as if YouTube wants to run itself into the ground. What in the absolute hell is going on here? I'm pretty sure it's self-evident right now. I'm talking about the new monetization terms of service for YouTube videos that they just rolled out to pretty much everyone. And what it is their new advertiser-friendly plan, or however you want to phrase it. And of all the names they could have chosen, now let me pretend for a moment that I believe that it really is for advertisers. I don't, but let me pretend as I go through these points real quick. Now, according to this, and this is the actual terms of service thing for monetizations, content that is considered inappropriate for advertising, content that is considered not advertiser friendly, again, great name, includes, but is not limited to, I've always loved that little loophole, so you can be following the rules to the letter of the law, but you can still be punished for something you don't know exists, because fuck you, that's why. Sexually suggestive content, including partial nudity and sexual humor. Well, there pretty much goes every review or discussion about anything R or M rated. Thank you. Violence, including display of serious injury and events related to violent extremism. Once again, huzzah, we can't talk about anything R or M rated anymore, or even the news. Inappropriate language, including harassment, profanity, and vulgar language. I would like to stop here for a moment and just say, you fucking jackasses are a bunch of goddamn pansies. Okay? There is no such thing as bad words. For fuck's sake. What the hell is wrong? Oh, he said fuck! He said fuck! Woo! Shut the fuck up and go back into your corner if it hurts you that much. I can't be nice about this anymore. I have tried time and time again, and it just seems to be getting worse. Vulgar language. Oh, the horror. Someone used the F-bomb. Ooh. How sheltered are you that words hurt you to this degree that you have to put it in your advertiser-friendly policy that you can't use bad words anymore? Which is kind of ironic, considering I see M and R-rated movies and games in ads all the fucking time. So the fact that we basically have to turn YouTube into PG Disneyland is kind of ironic. Okay? Moving on. Promotion of drugs and regulated substances, including selling, use, and abuse of such items. This one, to some degree, I can understand. The problem is the way that they refer to drugs and regulated substances. I have seen people who lost monetization for advertising acne cream. That's how vague this shit is. They're they are using terms so vague and so wide, they can mean whatever the fuck they want. And then, last but not least, controversial or sensitive subjects and events, including subjects related to war, political conflicts, natural disasters, and tragedies, even if graphic imagery is not shown. So what you're saying is, we can't talk about anything at all happening in the last 5 years. Gee, thanks. This pretty much destroys every channel that is a news style channel here on YouTube. Because that one part is so fucking vague. I don't... Let me ask this. Google. Because I'm pretty sure this is from Google themselves. Why is it that we still have advertising on, say, CNN or MSNBC or Fox News, but we now can't on YouTube? What is it specifically about YouTube that makes it so that we have to be PG Happy Fun Time Land and everyone else can be serious and have actual discussions about things? What is it? I want to know. Oh, but you can still talk about it. They just don't want you making money off of it anymore. If you were a news organization and you were told that you could no longer talk about such and such topic, or you would lose advertising revenue through commercials or whatever else the fuck, people would be up in arms about that. I see no difference here. It's the same fucking thing. Okay? This has me pissed off to an extreme level. I'm pretty sure you can tell. And as I was saying, if I'm taking this at face value, that this is really about making an advertiser-friendly safe space, but I don't. I do not believe for 1 second that that's what this is. I believe, and especially because of the last part, that this is YouTube's way of finding a way to enact forms of censorship against things that they do not like or find uncomfortable. Because a lot of what I've heard that's been demonetized falls into a very specific grouping, and that grouping is anti-PC. You probably already know this because of the Philip DeFranco thing, but I've heard a lot of others that are in the same grouping that have had theirs taken away for that very same thing. It tells you why it was unmonetized, and each one of them has been the controversial or sensitive subjects and events clause. Because of course. There has been this push amongst all social media in the last year or two to basically make the internet squeaky clean and PG and just, oh, ever so kid-friendly, because won't someone please think of the children? And now it's really pushed hard on YouTube as well. And I am getting sick and tired of this bullshit. Do you know what trying to sanitize the internet does? It pisses the internet off and makes them more vulgar. Haha! Who'd have thought? I don't want to live in a world where I am protected against seeing racism or sexism or whatever else the fuck you want to use as your justification for this. Because that's what this is. Let's not beat around the bush here. That's what all of this internet cleansing is for. We gotta get rid of all the people we don't like. I'd rather they be out there in the open for everyone to see so that you can plainly see how fucking stupid they are. Maybe I'm crazy, but that sounds better to me, because if you try and hide them away, you will get people curious, and you will get people to follow them because of that. You get it? Maybe I'm thinking too far ahead for these people, and they don't know how to look past their noses. I'm going to link to another YouTuber named Mysterious Mr. Enter. He is typically an animation reviewer, but in the last few months he has been a strong advocate of free speech ever since the Where's the Fair Use YouTube campaign started kicking off. And he describes this in such a more eloquent and detailed way that I could never dream of. And I would strongly urge people to watch his video. Suffice to say, as I said, I'm pissed. And if anyone wants to start up a video hosting platform, now would probably be the time to do that. I said this before, and I'll say it again. YouTube can get away with this because they pretty much have a monopoly on video hosting at this point. The only site that I can think of that can house anywhere near the kind of traffic that YouTube has is Pornhub. And after this, if someone doesn't make a new site, I can guarantee a lot of people will go to Pornhub, because fuck it, they're getting reamed in the ass already. Why not go straight to the source? YouTube, I don't want to leave. I'm getting tired of this shit. Other people will leave too. Stop this bullcrap, or in a matter of a few years, you will be gone and obsolete. Don't think it can happen? Ask MySpace. It can happen to anyone, no matter how dominant a share of the market you have. All it takes is one competitor. I'm fucking pissed. YouTube, fix this shit now. God damn it. This has been Math Machine ranting because YouTube can't help but be goddamn fucking idiots. I hope this was advertiser friendly enough for you. Fuck you.